Spacey Sims, and we are back with more Ephemeral, and we are going to finish Nagi's route today. So, we got his good ending in the last part, so we're going to go through, start, get our bad endings. Oh, we're in the lovers one. I was like, wait, there's not two bad endings. We'll get our normal ending, and then we'll get our bad endings. So, let's go through, and we're going to skip, and I learned that the control button is skipping. And I remember I told you guys, and I was like, I'm gonna forget. And you're gonna be like, damn it, bitch, it's the control button. And the weird thing is like, hell yeah! The weird thing is every time you load the game, the controls come up. It shows you, like, what they are. And, like, totally, I was like, okay, click, get through it. You know, whatever. It just stays there. It doesn't, like, come up and go. It stays there, like, read this every time you open the game. So I was actually just surprised that I didn't even think when I come here, I'm like, oh, right. I should have noticed it again, but I didn't. But I remembered. Anyway. There's a ghost? Yeek! A ghost? What? Not a ghost. It's me, Nagi. You asked me to disappear, right? Oh, yeah. You really can be unseen. Hey. You were the one who said you can make yourself disappear, right? I'm sorry. I just was so surprised. You really are funny. In this world, you shouldn't be so surprised if you see a real ghost. In your town, was a ghost rare too? Nagi reappeared as he put the book away on the shelf. Okay. Fun! Nagi disappeared. I really like being able to just hit the control button to skip instead of like... It's so sad, though, doing it this way, because then you open each one, and like now when like I'm ever going to come back to the game. Like, once we play it, we're done. It never gets reinstalled. But it's kind of like if you did, you were like, oh man, I did really bad. Because you go from turning everything red to everything blue, basically. But, and I like it that the text is a different color, you know, for what you've read. I want to be with Nagi. I thought I'd feel safer with Nagi. What? Nagi's so popular. I'm jealous. Don't say weird things, Erica. Nagi flushed his cheeks and curled himself up. How cute. Anyway. But yeah. Well, I like that it's a different, like the text is different color so you know when you're available to skip again. You know? I like it when you're skipping and then you go through and then once you hit the red text, it'll start skipping again. I don't know if a lot of games do that. Do they? Am I imagining things? Am I just crazy thinking that there are the ones that do that? Maybe they don't. Maybe I'm crazy. I don't know. But anyway. But yeah, no, I like it so this way you don't have to like keep clicking skip and like guessing. So. Boop. The only thing that's weird about this, is the fact that when you get to the end, it like every other chapter, it goes to the menu and you have to click the next chapter. It doesn't automatically go into the chapter. Hold on. Touch Nagi's cheeks. Spacey? Oh, sorry. You look like you were in pain, so... Did I say something to hurt you without realizing? I'm sorry. Okay. But yet when you get to the end chapter, it automatically goes right into it instead of being like, okay, instead of like, it'll automatically go into the happy ending instead of coming to the menu. But I guess that's because maybe you wouldn't know which ending was there. I mean, you would know if you tried to click, it wouldn't click. You know what I mean? But it's just weird because then you don't get to see the title of the chapter when you skip through because you're skipping and then it skips right in and you're like, wait! You know? It doesn't hold that title. It skips that title card. The other ones don't, like, skip it, so. Erica! For some reason, it was Erica's name that came to my mind. Hey! Told you to stand up! What? When I looked up at the boy who was reaching out towards me, I saw a small flame ignite on his hair. It didn't take long for the flame to spread. Ah! Okay. Nagi saved me. I'm sorry I called out for Erica. You know. Because, you know, they make fun of you and they tease you and calling out for you. I mean, yes, because we're in love with you. Of course we want you to protect us. But at the same time, they're going to kick your ass, so. But who knew Nagi would have done something like that? You know what I mean? Like when you click, so like when you click this, it doesn't start. I guess actually, even when you click skip, it takes a while for the title card to go away. But when you get into the, you're like, oh, we're in the end. Never mind, you didn't see it skips as fast as the rest of this, which is weird. So like the end chapter, your happy ending, your normal ending, your bad ending title cards don't stay up as long as the rest of them, which is weird. It'd be nicer if it did, just so that when you're skipping, you know what I mean? I mean, well, no, maybe we can't. Maybe we can't. What? I'm just joking. It's okay to look for it. But you don't need my permission. Because what you need to find is something that'll convince you to move forward. Yeah, you're right. Thank you, Spacey. Okay. Well, I was thinking like maybe after make your choice, you could exit out and then you're normal, you know what I mean? And this would still show the wrong choice that you just made. Like, I don't know. See, like the title, even when you're skipping, the title card stays up for a few minutes. It's weird. Anyway, I'm just trying to fill the airtime. You know, how do people paint their nails and look nice? Like, just looks stupid. Whatever. I just painted my nails. But like, it's probably because I don't normally do it. Pat his head. I kindly pat Nagi's head while he's trembling. I want to say something to him, but I can't find any words to say. However, I know his insecurity isn't so small and easy to be comforted by any words. Awkward. Therefore, like comforting a little boy, I kindly pat his head. We made all the wrong choices. But you're still going to fall in love with us anyway. Because you're just inept. That's exactly the case, Nagi. I'm just inept. Unconscious love. You know, phrasing. Like, I get it. I'm just not aware of it. But otherwise, it just sounds like I'm passed out and you're taking advantage of me. Inappropriate. Also, already chipped a corner of this nail. Whatever. I try to be patient. I paint my nails and then you wait for frickin' forever. And then you do the next coat and then you wait for frickin' forever. And then you do the top coat. And then all of a sudden, inevitably, you smack your hand on something and all your fingernails get... And you're like, why? Anyway, yes, I am. I am angry now. Because you keep teasing me like that. I'm sorry. Because you're so cute. You said that again. I really only tell the truth. Oh, please stop doing that. My heart will stop beating. His little 3/4 profile is adorable, though. His role was actually really good. Like... And honestly, again, I mean, we said it a million times, and I'm going to say it a million times more. I actually do enjoy this game. Like, it's kind of amusing. I mean, it's easy peasy. You know what I mean? Like, it's not like, there's not so much to it. There's not a lot going on. It's very, I don't want to say light and fluffy, because I mean, it's really not the lightest when we constantly talk about zombies killing themselves and shit. Like, it's not. But it's very simple, I guess. Like, it doesn't have a super deep, complex story. I wouldn't mind staying with Ray. Spacey? Yeah, let's jump ship and go to his route next. Oh, wait. See what I did there? Huh. A smart choice. You wouldn't mind. How dare you say that like you were superior? Spacey, why? Well, then how about reading this book all together? What? Huh? What? Doesn't that mean you want to play together? How do you take our conversation and twist out such a conclusion? Huh? Sorry. Yeah, you can stay here. And he's like, what? No, he was going to take possession of you. Well, that's weird. I'm not into that. Oh, no, thank you. La 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 la. La 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 la. You know, I'm hungry now. What the frick? It's not even dinner time. I guess I'm making dinner early. I was like, cool, we can manage to play this game and then eat later. No. My body's like, bitch. All right, this is where Granny dies. Oh, I'm not so sure. I'm not so sure. Nagi's like, why are we gonna date after this? I know, we're so rude to you. Oh dear, you... I'm joking! A joke! I also think Nagi is very important to me. I've promised him that I would find him every time. Spacey, it's like, your jokes are really awful. You keep telling me I'm cute and it's teasing me. So, like, you tease me and make me embarrassed and I say awful things to hurt your feelings. It's how we goof around, right? He's like, I don't think that's how it works. Good. I feel relieved to hear that. And then we go and then we talk about great grandpa who's here. And then we see the little cute CG. Oh no, maybe that's the next one. She ain't dead yet. Well, we didn't get that CG anyway. Oh, no, here we go. I was like, I thought we got that. I'm like, okay, we get it in this chapter. Ready? Oh, we're going through the past. Grandma's so cruel. Grandma's so cruel. Why couldn't you trust that I wouldn't leave you alone and die? It is kind of cute, like Grandma's story, I'm not going to lie. Like, she pushed away Fred, and then he just, like, she's like, I never want to see you again. And he's like, and then he just disappeared and just stayed by her side forever. Invisible. Like, he was still doing his job, right? He was still doing his job. But then he would always just come back and be in the house. Because we always felt him. So, like, he was probably there often. Just popping in to see how things were going. Even though she told him, I never want to see you again. And then, like, then he got to the point where he was like, okay, well, now I'm actually invisible. No one can actually see me or anything. And then was just always there. Like, that's just so cute. Aww. And yet, you'd think, you're like, that seems so lonely. And yet, but he was there with his family. They just didn't know he was there. Literally like a ghost. But like not one. Well, anyway. Several weeks passed since Grandma passed away. Thanks to Nagi staying by my side, I was finally able to calm down somewhat, but sometimes I still cry for not being able to see her anymore. I mean, you just have to look at a skeleton in, like, you know, the anatomy lab or something, and then just, you know, throw her scarf around it and her coat, and then just be like, yeah, nope, that looks like Grandma. I'm just saying. Some people look at pictures of their deceased loved ones, and you can just put a freaking shawl on a skeleton, and it's like no different. But I know that I'm not alone. You can't talk to her anymore, but you can still talk to her, just not with her. Nagi's an important support for me. Nagi's not here. Oh, are you looking for your darling? Darling? If you're looking for your dear darling, I saw him going out of class a few minutes ago. He's on duty today, so he probably went to go get the equipment we need for our next class. Why did you call him my darling? Nagi and I, we're not... how should I describe my relationship with Nagi? He said I was important to him in front of Grandma. That sounds like a love confession. But he didn't say anything to me in person. Because we're not ready to hear it. Oh, and I've never said anything special to him either. Well, we are friends? Yo, sorry to interrupt your thinking. Wow! So are you and Nagi a thing now? I was just thinking about that. Spacey, I'm so sad. What? I thought that there wouldn't be any secrets between you and I. No, there's not any secret. But you just denied Nagi was your darling. That's because he's not My darling, I don't think.
You spend all that time together and you're not dating?
We're not. Probably.
Spacey!
You won't get anything by making googly eyes at me. I really... Oh, we're not dating each other. How is that defined? I'd be like, are we? I don't know. See, I get her here, though. We are we? I don't... Wait. I don't know. Nagi and I are together, even on our days off. When we're alone, Nagi will hug me, and I also feel safe in the warmth of his arms. These past days, he's also bit my ear casually sometimes. Well, hello, what? Hi, getting a little frisky here. Come to think of it, I never do anything like that with Sheba or Ray. Yeah, that means Nagi and I are...
Oh! What is she recalling that makes her face so red?
Just all those times we've had sex.
So lewd. What are you remembering? He's like, God, that's lewd. What are you remembering? Like, tell us.
I didn't recall anything. I'm gonna go find Nagi.
Wait! Don't try to flee!
I brush off their voices as they call after me, and I dash into the hallway. Oh, I feel so embarrassed now. Running in the hallway, I can feel my cheeks burning. I think it'll be easier to ask Nagi directly about our relationship. But where is Nagi? Where are Nagi? Where are Nagi indeed? The next class is mathematics, so he might be... there? Oh. When I turn in the hallway, I see Nagi there. He was surrounded by several male students who were obviously up to no good.
What's it with you? You and your attitude! You think an invisible man could just defy us? Grovel on the ground and apologize now!
They all have the same douche voice. I mean, whatever. I don't know how this happened, but the area was bristling with a tense air. And they were obviously facing Nagi with pure hatred. Whatever you say, I won't apologize. I kept silent until now, but I decided not to keep bearing it anymore.
What?
Oh. What you should
stop keeping is this absurd attitude of yours. You want to be killed, huh?
Of course not. Discrimination is prohibited on this campus. If you break the rule, you should know what will happen, right?
Shut up! Why does that matter? You! Who do you think you are?
I'm a nobody. I'm just an invisible man, like you said. But even if I am an invisible man, I never thought I'm inferior to you.
You! How dare you! If you want to die that badly, I can kill you right now.
The male student didn't have time to finish his angry words as Nagi had made himself invisible.
What?
Only I could sense his movement in the air. But the male students couldn't, and...
Ouch!
Nagi dipped in close and punched one of the guys in the side. That's awesome. Really? This is just the normal ending? I'm really proud of fucking Nagi right now. Stand up for himself. I mean, like, look. It takes a lot of guts to just let it go when people are bullying you and just to try to move on with your life. But, like, there is a point where you just fucking snap and just being like, I'm just gonna punch this sucker. Like, alright, you're standing up for yourself. I'm not saying you should punch suckers in the face, but, like, man, you know, it's better than, like, I'm gonna secretly light them on fire while they sleep or, like, literally be, like, psycho about it. But, you know, there's gonna be a time and a place where sometimes you gotta throw a punch. And I'm just saying, I'm proud of Nagi for being like, fuck this shit and throwing a punch. You know? He could have stood up and been like, I'm just not gonna take your shit anymore! And they would have been like, oh yeah, okay. But you know they weren't gonna do that. He needed to throw a punch. So. He continues over to the other students and knocks his feet out from under him.
Yeah! Hey, why'd you fall down so suddenly? What, are you kidding? Timu used his ability to make me... Jeez!
Their conversation was cut short. Thud. The male student tried to stand up, but was swept down again and finally fell down the stairs. Oh, okay, well.
Hey, you... forgive us!
The remaining students didn't even try to help his cronies up as he ran away. Huh. And then Nagi reappeared. I don't think he said that. I think that was just what he did. But, you know, it says it, like, right here. So I'm just gonna... You're amazing, Nagi! Wow, Spacey, when did you get here? I was watching just as you took him down. You said you don't want to cause any trouble yourself, but you've changed. Oh, yeah, about that. Huh? Nagi noticed someone's presence and turned towards it. When I also turned around, the one I saw standing there was... You finally gave up being a good student? Yeah. I don't want to just keep silent as I get beat up anymore. I have some pride, too. I won't let anyone tramp it anymore. Pretty good, thinking like that. And to think that way is much better than living like you're dead. Well, that's not my business, though. For someone who said it wasn't his business, Natsume seemed quite happy as he waved his hand carelessly and walked away. Oh, we forgot to read the thing about Nagi. We'll do that before we go to the other ending, sorry. He's so weird, Natsume. Yeah, but I somehow feel glad to hear him compliment me. He's so weird. And that's why I love him. See? It's like you look at the characters and you're like, that one. I like that one. He's either going to be an asshole or he's fucking weird. Or maybe he's a robot. He might be a weird asshole robot. I'm not even sure. But you know, he's a weird one. Yay! That's kind of my type. Yeah. I also agree that it's better. Because I don't think you need to endure anything anymore. All this is thanks to you, Spacey. Me? Thanks to you, I came to think that I didn't want to live like before. If I keep living like that, I can't protect you. My heartbeat got faster. I can't turn my eyes away from Nagi, who's looking at me sincerely. I convinced myself that I had no value, but it's hard to tell you that I want to stay with you if I keep myself valueless. I need you. So I decided, little by little, to stop shifting the responsibility onto my rank. Nagi, I want to ask, what is our relationship? What? When Erica and Shiba asked me in the classroom, I started to think about it, but I don't hate the moments when you embrace me or bit my ears. Oh, now he's blushing. It's adorable. Wait, Spacey, don't yell that here. But I don't like it because you're my friend. If Shiba or Ray or Natsume did that to me, I don't think I would like it. I might. I'm Manharem. Of course. Besides, I won't let them do that to you. I like it because it was you, so I want to be with you forever. Can you be with me for my whole life? It's so cute. We're like 16. That sounds like a love confession. It is a love confession. I want to live with someone I love all my life, just like my grandma and grandpa. You know, but they did, but without knowing it, really. I want to be with you until the end of my life. It's an excellent proposal. I'll have to give it some thought. I also had the same plan. Just kidding. Nagi embraced me just as I called out his name. I was enveloped in a tender warmth, and I could hear Nagi's heartbeat from his chest. The sound of your heartbeat is so fast. Because I'm nervous. Everyone will be like this when they hug someone he or she liked. Nagi, do you like me? No, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, but I don't really like you at all. Do you really need to ask me that? I know they mean more like, not like, but you know, it's still. Again, with the, like, are you in love with me? Duh, stupid, I want to spend the rest of my life with you. What part of that do you not get? I like you from a long time ago. I've liked you for a while, basically. You're here, so I'm here. Whatever the future will be, I'll never leave you. I also won't let you leave my side. I need you. I also need you. I hope you'll always be in my life. When I look up from Nagi's chest, my eyes meet his tender eyes. Nagi just comes close to me and plants a soft kiss on my forehead. It's my promise. I will live my life with you. I'll be with you until the last moment of my life. The warmness Nagi gives is so tender and sweet. Even if one day I'll no longer feel this warmness, I won't be afraid. Because I believe that this moment, my happiness will last forever. Aww. That's not a bad normal end. You know what I mean? But we have to go back because I forgot. Because it's been a couple of days since I recorded the other part. Normally I would have recorded it like the next day or like whatever. But I totally forgot this. So we already read Shiba's, but we give Nagi's. So personality, good at studying, tender than anyone else. In contrast to his cute appearance, he's pretty honest and self-controlled. One thing to be impressed, sometimes he will reveal a cloudy look in a second. Bad translation. Birthday, February 7th, height 165 centimeters, blood type B, favorite food is red chili peppers, least favorite fruit is broccoli. I mean, we did read Shiba's, right? Yeah, because vegetable. Not vegetables, vegetable. Anyway. And then erase Holomancy or Invisible Man. He has the power to make his presence invisible to others. Although it's a rare characteristic to possess, he's mistreated by others because of his position in the hierarchy. So, like, we down here, he's here, Natsume's, like, here, like, Shiba's here, and, like, Rei's up here. Like, so they kind of, like, you can kind of see. Like, he's barely above Nagi. Like, but we, like, at the bottom. We, like, way the fuck down. And Shiba's actually pretty high up, we kind of saw. Like... And, like, Rei's, like, top of the fucking pyramid. But anyway. So we'll do that. And then we go back to the story. And then we'll get our other ending now. Lovers. We're gonna get a bad ending. Where we're basically probably gonna end up... What were we? Oh, we forgot him. Right. We forgot everything because of... Oh, right, the creepy doll. I was like, no, it wasn't the candy. Right, it was the creepy doll. I don't know why the candy was stuck in my head. And I was like, well, no, the candy in the book was Shiba. What the fuck happened to you? Creepy fucking doll! I do like that this is easy to get the other endings because you just choose the opposite answers. So, like, it makes it so much easier. You know, that wasn't in his CGs, I don't think, that one with everybody. I wonder if there's other CGs. Let's hide together. Nagi, do you want to hide with me? Well, I'd love to do so, but... I know I hit skip by accident. We need to get away from the it. That's what this game is all about. Let's go separate ways this time. Well, okay. Too bad, but Nagi's right. Okay, then, I'll go to the number 4 building. And then I'll go this way. Be careful, you too! Okay, bye! It's hard, because then you're going to hear him like, fuck, where was I? Hide and seek. Continuing on. I like pelting beans at Shiba. It was kind of fun. Shiba's like, I don't have to be smart. I'm, like, toward the top of the pyramid. You think there'd be, like... There should be, like, more classes at the very bottom to make up a pyramid. It's not really a higher... It's, like, you know what I mean? It's not really a pyramid if it's, like, a straight fucking line. You're at the bottom. It's not like, oh, you and Invisible Man and Mummy and blah, blah, blah. They're the bottom rung, and then the next rung up has, like, a little bit less, and then it goes smaller, smaller until there's one on the top. It's literally, like... I mean, it might not be strictly like that, but we're at the bottom, so it's like a diamond, more like... I ran up to Nagi and put my arms around his left arm. I don't know why I keep clicking control instead of my mouse. Hide and seek was fun. So you liked it? I just wanted to play with them again. True. First we need to talk Natsume and Rei, and then let's play again. Well, that's a little tough. Okay. Chapter 3. Letter to the future. Alright, we're gonna write our thing. And do our time capsule. Having fun, throwing beans at Shiba. Then we're gonna go run off and do the time capsule. Sound effects. Oh, that's so much fun. Studying. Dive into bed. Can't. I just have no idea at all. I then gave up and dove into my bed. Oh, what am I supposed to write? I tried imagining Nagi in my mind and started talking to the imaginary Nagi. Dear future Nagi. So we basically still did our work, but we slacked a little. It was funny because I couldn't remember what the choice in this chapter was. I was like, I don't remember. Do we have the choice to ask him what he put? No. It was write or don't write. Write or delay it. We gonna delay it, bitch. La 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 la. The skipping is... I do wish it would skip a little faster. The chapters aren't very long, though. You know. I'm sorry, I really have nothing to say. I just keep thinking about how hungry I am. I feel like every single time I'm recording anything lately, I'm like, I'm hungry. Like, it's because, like, I got used to eating dinner at, like, 4. Okay, late rebellious age? Is that a late rebellion? Huh? And this time? Oh my god, Shiba, if Nagi stays like this, he'll become one of the gangsters and start robbing stuff and get handcuffed. Hold on. Spacey, calm down. Ugh. Nagi's mad. Oh, right, this is when you got a personality switch. Oh, right, from the soda. Okay, right. I forgot about that. Total turn of personality. No, I couldn't sing Total Eclipse of the Heart. Totally switching my personality. No, it doesn't work. I was trying to sing something with the same tune, you know, but change the words, and it's just not working. Also, I can't sing, so... I mean, I can, just not well. Everybody can sing, just not well. Shiba, you wake him up. Shiba, can you go wake him up? Huh? Me? You go! You're his girlfriend! But Nagi's scary today. I'm scared too, you know. Oh my god, shut up. You guys all fucking suck. Gonna stab you in your sleep. Basically, Nagi. Well, I mean... Shiba kinda had a personality change. He just like, I don't love you anymore. I kinda want Ray to have a personality change in his route. You know what I mean? Like, Oh shit. Oh, we're in chapter 6. Okay. I was like, fuck, where are we? I really kind of want Ray to have a personality switch instead of being like, oh, whatever. He was like, I love you and you're the most amazing thing in the world. Oh my god. And just like fawn over us because it would seem really weird. Wait, you're going to let me out of the cage, Ray? What? You know? I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I can't stop looking at my nails. Like, there's something like your hands are normal, but when you paint your nails, they just, even though they look crappy, still like, wow. Like, I don't know. They make my fingers look longer or something. I don't know. They just, anyway, I'm worried about you, Nagi. I'm worried about you, Nagi. Well, there's no need to be. But I am, because if you fail, that will be all my fault. Oh, so you're really worried about yourself? No, that's wrong. Chico. Do. Anyway, yeah, random things about nails. Anyway, so that was that. Okay, so now we're in chapter 7, and we got to get the right answer this time. Cool. The Day of Nightmare. See what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know what the normal ending title was in the thing. That one like background music is like slightly like creepy circus. I kind of like it. It's not like oh god, it's creepy. It's like there's a little creep factor to it. This one. There's like it's not really bad, but it's like circusy. But like kind of like dark circus. Deny it. Not at all. That's not true. Oh, well then, I'm sorry. I'm telling you it's not true. Don't worry, because I'm all yours. I'm doing all this to avoid the fuss with them. I'm faking my expressions. To be honest, they're nothing to me. Wow! Sometimes you are scary. Spacey, could I, like, I mean, I wanna
talk to you and, like, get you alone.
Creepy pervert. The first and last dream. I don't know why we're singing these. Look, I just gotta fill the time. Because, like, I got really nothing to say. Oh. I just feel like the Ray always has his hand by his face. Like, look at my gloves, aren't they fabulous? Like Nagi kind of makes sense because he's, like, just standing there. It's like, that hand is more like, I was just, I just had my hand on my chin, and then I kind of pulled it away, and I'm still, like, in my train of thought, you know? Like, if you had your hand on your chin... Hold on. That would make me sad. That will make me sad. Then who should I hold? What? If Nagi is me, then you're going to leave me all alone, too. If you become me, then I won't be able to see you. Oh, right. This is where he was like, I want to be you. And you're like, this creepy kid. Spacey. Let me really love you, Nagi. You know what I mean? Because, like, he's standing there with his hand on his chin, and then it's like, if you were standing there and you were like, yeah, and then you kind of move your hand, like you could see doing the other hand gesture that Nagi has, right? But, like, Ray with this, like, hand by my face, it's like, that's just dramatic hand pose. Like, nobody ever talks like that. You don't ever see anybody making that hand pose. Like, Rain, totally, absolutely. Her posture is like, I'm fucking sick of this shit. Like, again, I don't know. I can't remember. Her voice is different every fucking time we have her show up. I don't know. I'm like, okay. Okay! There's no way I can joke like that! I like how, like, she's sure! And then she's like, I'm kidding. That's, like, every time you do the wrong, and she's like, nah, that's a bad joke. Like...
Oh, here's this little doll for you.
Bad auntie. Auntie Hannah. Bad auntie, whatever the fuck her name is. Not Julia, that's grandma.
Oblivion.
Mommy! I'm gonna kill
Everyone you love.
Hannah is my number one. I am. Maggie's surely my number one, but I don't want her to repeat the same thing. You're like, you're really my number one, but I told the doll. And now I forgot everything. And there's Doc Robbins. Doc Robin, who is a... We have no idea. And, like, Sheba's standing there, like, this one, though, the hand pressed to the collar is almost like he's like, it's choking me. That was more like the, I just got shocked by this. This standing there with his hand on his hip or whatever he's doing, that's like a normal pose. The pressing my hand to my collar is like, draw your attention to my dog collar. The youthful days are short. These words were from a book written by a human. Oh, no, it's me. When I lived in the zombie town, I didn't have much interest in books. But after enrolling in Aldrich School, I suddenly turned into a bookworm. I really can't recall why that happened. I'm not sure if I can't recall it, or maybe there was no specific reason to it. I just don't remember. I felt as if I've lost something very important, but I don't remember what it was. Oh my god, my face itches. Knock, knock. Creak. Hi, Spacey. Oh, Nagi, I was waiting for you. I couldn't help smiling for my long-awaited guest. He, too, smiled back at me as he came in. I tried baking a scone today because I knew you were coming. Oh my god. Wait, is it going to be like we forget that we were in love with him and he just has to pretend that we're friends, but then he's just going to disappear and sit here and just exist with us just like our great-grandfather used to do for our great-grandmother? Oh my god, heartbreaking. Like, full fucking circle. Nagi, do you like scones? Yes, I love them. Thank you. Good, then sit over there. Today, Erica sent me a delicious-looking wild berry jam. So I thought I could use... Oh, Erica's my friend from Aldrich School. Oh, I see. She's so sweet. Well, she's a devil, though. Oh, I do miss her. It's been 20 years since I graduated. Time really flies fast. Oh, time files fast. I was like, when she's like, oh, she's my friend from Aldrich School, and I was like, we're pretending that we don't remember. Like, we forgot Nagi was a student with us, and he's just pretending that he's just a neighbor or something. Oh, it's been 20 years. Oh, Oh, poor Nagi. There were other classmates too. Shiba, Rei, and Natsume. Sounds lovely. Oh, I do wish you were there with us, Nagi. Nagi, did you attend any school? Yes, I have, but I forgot the name. That's strange. It's only been 6 months since I met you. So much I have to catch up on. Once I said that I knew I made a mistake. Because whenever I talk like that, he always seems sad. Do you want to know about me? Of course I do. Why? Why? Well, that's because... Bang! Whoops, sorry, that doll by the window fell. Since when did you have that doll? When? When? I don't really remember. It was at my house when I noticed. Where did I get this doll? Was it some kind of memento? Wait, why does he not remember? Wait, cause like he came into the room. Oh my god, I think my headset's making my face itch. Like, cause it's like sitting on my, like the edge of my face. Like, I don't know, it's weird. I'm gonna move it back a little bit. It's just like sitting there right on the edge of my cheek, and it's like, it's super itchy right now. Like, what the frick? You know, because he was like, he made the bargain with Erica, and then he was like, put his soul into the, like, you know, whatever. He kind of did that thing, like, I'm going to give it one more freaking soul inside of it, or whatever. And it was like, what? So I wonder, did that happen? I thought that happened in the end chapter, like the good ending. Did it happen in the regular, like, chapter 10? I don't remember, so. Anyway. A memento? Well, why do you think so? Oh, no reason, really. I just thought so. Memento. Maybe it was. But then whose? No, never mind. I'm sorry to ask you weird stuff. No, I'm sorry too because it's about me, but I don't remember. You know, sometimes I have this feeling that a chunk of memory is just gone. It seems so. And all memories that relate with me are gone within that chunk from that day on. What? Sorry, I couldn't hear that. Nothing. I just thought it must have been hard on you. Well, it is too early to forget things. I have to keep myself up. You have that same look again. Nagi, why do you hate this doll? Huh? Well, you always glare at it, don't you? And on the other day, you opened the doll's parts to see the inside. Does that mean you're rather interested in it? Well, in a way, I guess I am interested. Very much. If you want, I can give it to you. No, thanks. Really? But... No, I'm really okay. I'm not being shy or anything. Thank you. Sorry. Okay. It has no meaning if I receive that doll now. No matter how much you destroy it, burn it, and throw it far, far away, it will come back to you, always. What? No, nothing. I did it again. I still don't know why Nagi always looks so sad. I don't know the reason. It's been 6 months, and I don't even know where he lives and how he comes to this town. From the first day we met, he fit in my room. I was told that I fell because of amnesia. Then he looked me in the eyes. He had the same expression as if he's going to cry and told me, "Nice to meet you, Spacey. I'm the one who loves you more than anyone else in this world." And the moment he said that, it sounded perfect. It should sound strange, but I never felt like rejecting him. Since then, he comes to my room and once in a while asks me questions about that doll. I guess he has something to do with it. But I know nothing. Nagi, I have something to say. This is literally like 51st fucking dates. You like wake up and you have to watch like a videotape about your life and then like, oh, you have kids, by the way. I mean, it's really weird that you have to explain your entire life. There's a lot of problems inherent with that whole concept. But you know what I mean? Like, it's like she just constantly is forgetting. She remembers the past 6 months, but as soon as she loves Nagi, bam, she forgets him. And he's like, we've been together for like 300 years. Well, at some point he's just going to disappear and then he's literally going to be here watching over us. Sad. Nagi, I have something to say. Yeah? I think I love you, Nagi. I do too. No, it's not like that. Not like a friend, but as a man, I love you most. Bang! Nagi? Just as Nagi stood up, the chair fell on the floor, making a loud noise. Oh, you really like me? More than anyone? Really? Nagi, are you crying? Again, this day has come. Well, why are you crying? Oh, I'm sorry. Was this feeling bothering to you? No. How could it be bothering? Remember what I said, and that I love you more than anyone else in this world. Then it's okay? It's okay to love you? Yes. Thank you. I'm so happy. Whenever you tell me your feelings, no matter how many times, it feels so happy. So happy I can tear myself up. If I could just die in this happiness, then I could take your feelings and die in this happiness. Just repeated the same thing, but in a weirder way. Nagi, what do you mean by how many times? This was the first time telling him my feelings. Oh, then my memory just fled away. After that came a terrible headache, and all I could see was Nagi crying and smiling at the same time. Sorry, dear. I just couldn't save you this time again. Next time when you love me, I'll promise to. Oh yes, I remember that. Within my vanishing consciousness, I retrieved my memories. Nagi was my lover. We went to Aldrich school together. We exchanged love so many times, and he was the only one for me. But whenever I realize that he's my number one, my memory collapses. All I can remember is this exact moment. I've been doing this so many times now. I want to shout how much I love him, but I can never do that. Because whenever I want him in my thoughts, my body is losing consciousness. And the next time I open my eyes, I forget everything about him. So that crystal clear moment, as you're fading away, you're like, ah, yes, we've done this millions of times. I can't dissolve this curse. I can't answer to Nagi, my love, my world. Oh, why can't he just kill me and get back together into life after death? I don't want to forget you. Because he sold his soul to Erica. But again, I don't remember, was that in the good ending or was in this one? I don't remember if it was in chapter 10 or if it was only in the good ending. Huh. Wait, you're back. And you are? My name is Nagi. I'm an invisible man. I'm the one who loves you more than anyone else in the world. The man in front of me is crying. And I don't know why, but I'm crying too. Inside my head, a girl's voice rings. No! I'm Mommy's number one! So I'll erase everyone else you love! Everyone else? Who's that? Let's start again, Spacey. And this time, I will get you back. Then he reaches out to me and holds me tight. It was supposed to be our first time seeing each other, but his warmth was so gentle. In his arms, I didn't hesitate, and I slowly closed my eyes. But it's like somewhere deep down, she remembers him, you know what I mean? Like her soul and every part of her remembers him except that her mind. Sad. It's sad. Forevermore, the lonely invisible man. We've got all of our endings. Oh, tragic! Anyway. Go to extra, go to gallery. We didn't get any new ones, so we've seen all of our, like, lovely CGs. But we could just have, like, Nagi sitting here contemplating, staring at us. Because, you know, I like the ones where it's just like our boys. Gives us more to stare at. But yeah, so that was Nagi's route. Man, the bad ending is kind of, like, sad. Like, I like it. It's like, oh, this is tragic. Like, it's good. I mean, look, I guess, again, this is why, like, I think I started saying this and then I kind of, like, got distracted because we were having to read something. But, like, I feel like this is why it went from actually having mixed reviews on Steam to, like, not being bad. The translation's not the best. It's weak. Let's be real. It's readable. And it has moments where you're like, this just sounds awkward and strange and just, you know, meh. Like, weak. But it's not bad. You know what the hell they're saying. I think there's only been a couple of times where I'm like, what the fuck? Like, I don't Okay, let's just move on. Like, you kind of get it. You're like, I kind of get what you're saying, but like, hey, get down. Get. Thank you. You don't belong up there, and you know it. What? Really? You were gonna fly under my fucking cabinets in my kitchen just to take a shit? Just a jerk. Just not where you poop. Sorry, asshole bird. He just like was sitting on the couch, and instead of like, he like flies to my kitchen, and I'm like, and that's why I had to yell at him. Like, he's not allowed on top of the cabinets. But he flew up there because he needed to take a poop. You gonna fucking go poop in my kitchen? That's what the puppy pads on the floor are for, or your fucking cage. Like, what is wrong with you? Like, Jesus Christ, bad enough I gotta deal with the demon bird pooping on my couch. He like comes over to the couch, takes a shit on it. Like, you know what? I'm tired of these asshole birds. I love them, but they're fucking assholes. Anyway, yeah, the translation is a little weak and everything. It's readable. But the story itself isn't bad, and the art's really nice. So, like, it was mixed, I think, because the translation was really bad. But I'm really wondering if when I got it, like, maybe they did an update after the fact. Like, you know what I mean? Maybe it was like, here's a shit machine translation, and then so many people were complaining that maybe they, like, did an update patch. And, like, because I didn't install it until right before we played it. So, like, it would install any kind of patches and whatnot. So, maybe they updated the translation and it got better over the last, like, year or 12 that I've had it sitting in my... I don't know when I got it, and I don't even know how long it's been on Steam, but... Can we see? Let's go to the store page for a second. You probably can see. Okay, it's like my mouse isn't working. It's been there since September of 2018. I wonder when I got it, though. I don't know how I can tell that without going through things, but anyway, yeah. So maybe in the last like 3 years they updated it. I don't know, but anyway, yeah. So that's Nagi's full route. When we come back, we'll do Ray's route next because he's next in line. So I will see you guys next time. Remember to give the video a big thumbs up and subscribe to see more.